slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. Conference bragging rights, just part of the stakes as these two get set to square off. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach Chang told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Jayhawks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop, and this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Finds a man on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys in the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Delayed handoff. It's Barfield. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Jayhawks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. There's the talented Isaiah Marshall. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. to throw. It's Marshall. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Bringing the heat. Buying some time. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trucks through the defender. Quick step and go. Continues to fight for yards. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Here's a heat. Turns it on in midfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pickett. Oh, what a cut! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. Gonna run it, it's Edwards. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Goes to the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Marshall. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure coming. Complete to the right. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got a 1st down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
And coming into this football game, man, watching this guy's tape, he's such a complete quarterback, and Reese talked about him early in the game, but he's showing this defense. A lot of times, it takes some time to catch up to the game speed, but doing it with his legs, like finding ways to continue to scramble like you just saw, to get those extra 1st downs, to get this defense a little bit tired, man, he can do a little bit of everything.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Willis. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barfield. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Harris. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Barfield. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Stands in and takes the hit. Caught! So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Here comes the heat. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fitted in the window for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Using his legs, it's Edwards. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. This offense was a wagon in that first half. They got just about anything they wanted, and it's helped them build this lead. And if this continues, you can all but guarantee a victory. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Marshall. Under fire. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Willis. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got his man down the middle. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got out of trouble and throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking downfield on first down. Fires quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He goes right back to the air. Oh, they're after him. Looking for a big gain. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab down the left side. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
And man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Looking to get it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Hawaii! They take the lead here in the second half.
Well, the defense thought they had a plan for this option attack, and this quarterback, they repped against it in practice all week, but it's one thing to do it against your scout team, and it's one thing to try to stop that guy. He is very dangerous. That's already the 2nd rushing touchdown using the option.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever. And
Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Jayhawks are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Coming out with it, it's Barfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive with a pass. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. To the air on first down. The quick out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the move. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He makes the grab.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach, I'm open, throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this second and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Buys a little time with his feet. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants to go deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his target down the middle. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.